YouTube, it's Missy, and today I'm here to share with you guys my February TBR. This should be a very quick video. Life update, I am sick. It's crazy to be sick during COVID because I have a regular cold. And I went and I got tested on Sunday and it came back negative, and this is what I normally get. Between January and March, I get a cold. It comes with a cough and maybe a runny nose, but normally just the cough, and the cough lasts for months. And because of COVID, I am not allowed to have a cough. Even with my mask on, people are going to look at me like I'm infected and I'm the plague and I'm a zombie and I'm going to expose them. And so I've been getting headaches because I've been suppressing my cough to the point where I get really bad migraines because people won't let me be me. They won't let me live. And that's really annoying. Anyways, today I'm going to talk about, like I said, my TBR. It is quite full. I did read 8 books in January, so I'm pretty sure that this is doable. I'm going to start with the first 2 readathons that take place at the first and second weeks of the month, and then I'll tell you about everything else. So with that being said, the first week of the month is Kayla's Buzzwordathon. It's the first week, so the 1st through the 8th of every single month, and this month's theme is color. So this whole week you have to read books about color, or if you wanted to, then you could read a book this month with color in the title. So if you don't know about Kayla's Buzzwordathon, I will leave her announcement video down below, so that way you guys can get a feel for how that works. And so I have a couple here that I will be reading for that theme. Now, the first one I have here is Stephen King's The Green Mile. I am double dipping because I do host a Stephen King read-along on Goodreads. I've been hosting this read-along for about 4 or 5 years now. And this month's pick is The Green Mile because green is in the title. That's a color, obviously. And I have the cool edition where it comes in parts. So they're 96 pages each. They're little novellas, which is going to make reading the book a lot faster, I think. And I've also seen The Green Mile several times in my life. So I'm looking forward to seeing the changes. Like The Shawshank Redemption is one of my favorite movies, and it is a it is a short story in 4 seasons, the short story collection from Stephen King. So it's nice to see the movie because it has elaborated on the actual short story. It made it better. So the movie is amazing. And with The Green Mile, I'm interested to see what the differences are between the books and the movie. I really, really, really hate that bad cop that works in the movie, and the guy that, the prisoner that used to spit at the guards. So I'm wondering how they're going to be portrayed in the book. The next one that I would like to try to finish during this month is The Ballad of Black Tom by Victor Lavelle. This is the first time I've read Victor before, and it is a short read. I did start it last month, or did I start it back in December? I might have started it in December, but I'm only on page 44. This story is under 150, right? I like to double check. Yeah, it's 150 pages, so hopefully I can read this quickly, and then I'll have 2 colored books down. All right, and then the next readathon is the A Yearathon readathon, and that is also on Goodreads. I will leave the links down below. Again, for Lala's announcement video for her Goodreads Buzzwordathon group if you wanted to join, and also the A Yearathon Readathon. If you want to join that one, I will leave the link down below. This month's theme was a new to you author, and so I received this from a friend, a subscriber here. We swapped books, and I got this in the mail. Now, for some reason, I didn't put a tab in here saying who is this from. So if you sent this to me, please let me know. Otherwise, I'll have to go back through my videos and watch me opening up these books again. But I didn't realize it was a signed copy, which is really cool. And it came with a bookmark, Corpse Cold. I do own this book, although it was kind of horrible. And I'm only keeping it because it reminds me so much of Alvin Schwartz, and because I really like the illustrations. The stories were kind of lame. But yeah, this is the first time I've read Jeremy Robert Johnson. I was very interested in his story, Loop, that came out in 2020, I believe, or maybe 2019. And I started it today. I know I'm not supposed to start it until next week, but I just wanted to kind of get, I wanted to, you know, get a head start on it, so next week when I read it I don't have very much to read, and then I feel like I accomplished something. The next book on my list is a book I received from the publisher. This is from K Publishing. I already shared this with you guys in my January book haul. This is called The Package. This is written by Sebastian Fetzik, and it is a Nordic thriller, Nordic crime thriller. And according to the back, the U.S. release date is for today. So this is its book birthday, or its release date. So I'm looking forward to reading this, and then I will let you guys know how I like it. Hopefully in the next week or so, so I can do a review and you guys can pick it up during its birthday month if you wish. Again, thank you to K Publishing for sending that to me. Next I have Monster She Wrote, the woman who pioneered, not the woman, the women who pioneered horror and speculative fiction, by Lisa Kroger and Melanie Anderson. I received this from Cork last year, right? Maybe, oh, 2 years ago. Last year went by so quickly, but I did get this in September of 2019. I meant to read it and I didn't, and so I'm going to do it now. It's a nonfiction, so I'm looking forward to reading it, and it's all about women authors from our history that wrote horror or speculative fiction. I know Penelope read it and really loved it and raved about it. And I do know that Cork is bringing more of these books out this year. I can't remember what the next installment is, but I do want it, and so I need to read this one first. Yeah, and then this is going to be covering If You Read It, Got It. I will leave the Spine Breakers announcement video down below for this year's If You Got It, Read It like challenges. So if you wanted to do that, I'm only working on their bonus challenge, which is to read something like all of the books on a shelf, or read books in rainbow order, or read books in like with like just numbers on it. Something like that. But again, I will leave their link down below if you would like to subscribe to them and participate in this year's challenges. I haven't posted the shelf that I'm taking these books from because it's just a stack on my floor, but maybe I'll do that in the next couple of days so you guys can see all the books I'm hoping to get through this year. So yeah, looking forward to that one. The next book I am currently still trying to finish is The Cuckoo's Calling. I picked this up years ago, and I've actually read a lot of it in December. I only have this much left, or let me show you that this way. This much left, so it's about 150 pages. This is by Robert Galbraith or J.K. Rowling. So far, I like the characters in the book. I don't have any issues with the plot or what's going on. So I do want to finish it. This is for my graveyard shelf reads, and I do want to finish one book from my graveyard shelf every single month, so I'm hoping to get through this one. But I also have Edgar Allan Poe's Tales of Mystery and Madness, illustrated by Gris Grimley. I really like Gris Grimley's illustrated classics. And so I have read, where is it? Let me show you the contents is The Black Cat, The Mask of the Red Death, Hop Frog, and The Fall of the House of Usher. I've read The Fall of the House of Usher several times in my life. And this month, Mindy McGinnis is writing a book called what's it called? The Initial Insult. That's what that's called. I will leave the picture here. I have already pre-ordered this book, and the reason why I pre-ordered it is because it's an Edgar Allan Poe retelling of the Mask of Armadillo. I can't ever say the last of that word, but it's the story where the man is at a party and he doesn't like somebody and he like buries him alive. He walls him up and leaves him for dead and then goes back to the party. And so the book that's coming out by Mindy McGinnis is something like that, where it's a YA novel, but it's a girl instead of a man. The girl bricks up another girl in the wall, and so I decided that I wanted to try to finish this one because I picked this up to read to my kids like 5 years ago and still haven't finished it. Even though the original story that I want to read before I pick up The Initial Insult isn't in this book, I do kind of want to finish this anyway. And Edgar Allan Poe is my favorite classic author, so yeah, I want to get through that. The next book on my list is This Is Not the Just Show by Anna Carey. This one came out on the 2nd of February. I have both the ARC and a final copy. I will be giving the ARC away. Maybe I'll do a giveaway after I finish this one, so that way one of you guys can test out the book and see if you also like it. Here is the inside of the cover flap. It's the end pages. It's got like unicorns and hearts and ice cream and all that stuff. And then the outside is really cool. It's like this metallic, marbled, granite kind of thing. And then the spine is hot pink. You can barely see it in the camera, but it's such a pretty book. And this isn't like my typical kind of read. This is another contemporary. Last month I did read Siri, Who Am I? And this time around I'm reading another contemporary that is supposed to be funny. It says it's the year is 1998, and like any other teenager, Jess Flynn is just trying to get through her junior year without drama, but drama seems to keep finding her. And yeah, I'm hoping that this is just going to be a breeze to get through. So I'm looking forward to reading that. Thank you, Quark, for sending me this book. I mean, I did pick it out, but thank you for sending it to me. And then the last, let me share with you the inside of this room. In 1998, I was also a junior in high school. Oh my God, this is going to be actually really fun to read because it's going to be like walking down memory lane. But this right here is the movie poster for Romeo and Juliet, starring Leonardo DiCaprio and what's her face? Oh no. Her name. Claire Danes. So I went and saw that in theater. Again, I'm super old. And then we have Gwen Stefani. It's so funny because kids, I don't think, put posters up on their walls anymore, do they? My kids don't because they're boys. But when I was in high school, when I was a teenager, it was covered with like cute boy pictures from like the Teeny Mopper magazines. But yeah, we have another Leonardo DiCaprio poster. I actually had this one on my wall. Who else is on here? Oh my god, is that Effervescence? The music art, the artist. And then I don't know who that is. Anywho, I thought it was really cool to see like the posters on the wall because that also used to be on my wall. The next thing I want to share with you guys is another book that I received from K Publishing, and that is Spoils of the Dead by Dana Stabenow. This one also came out today, I believe. I could be wrong because I did write down something different. I wrote that this came out on the 1st, and this one had its book birthday today. But on the back it says it comes out on the 4th, which means that both of these books come out today. But regardless, they are both out and you can purchase them if you want. This is the 5th book in this series. It's called the Liam Campbell series, but what I've read online, you do not have to read this in order of publication because it's the same characters just following like different crimes. And so I'm looking forward to reading it. It's set in Alaska, and it's about an archaeologist that is murdered in his archaeological dig, and I want to know what happens. But on my 2021 reading goals, I did state that I wanted to read 2 books every month, either from publishers or sent to me from the author. And this month I have 3 books that I will be reading from publishers, just so I can get those done and out of the way, because I feel bad that I've had the Monster She Wrote for so long. And of course I do want to complete the 2 books that do come out this month, or did come out this month. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And then the last book I have here is Joe Hill's The Fireman. I am buddy reading this with Ashley, and here's all of our tabs. So we should be done with the book in 25 days. We're reading 27 pages a day. So far, it's crazy because, you know, like, this was written in 2017, and it's all about a virus from China called where people get these black lines with like gold embedded in them, so it looks like they are cinders. Like, it looks like tattoos at first, but then they just are engulfed in flames. So it's like human combustion. It's very good right now. I'm really, really enjoying it. It is quite scary, but it is talking about like the pandemic and the country being closed and all of this stuff going down, and I'm thinking, wow, it's paralleling. It's like our world right now. Oh my gosh. I'm so sick I can't even function. Okay, so those are all the books that I'm planning on reading this month. Let me know down below what you are planning on reading. Again, I will leave all the information for all the different readathons, their dates, what the themes are, all of their Goodread links in case you want to check them out and join. And yeah, that is it. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!